We're doing a cleaning video today. Wow, this house has gotten out of control. I don't know when it happened. I don't know how it happened, but the house looks worse than it's looked in a very long time. And honestly, I don't want to do it at all. I want nothing to do with it. I don't feel like cleaning it. I don't feel like decluttering and getting things organized, but guess what? I'm being forced to because Zachary's birthday is coming up, which means we're going to be having people over very shortly, and I refuse the house to look like this with people over. I'm gonna spend today just cleaning, putting things in their home and making it a fresh, clean space again. Lord knows I need it, even though I don't want to do the work. So hopefully this gives you some motivation too, because man, we could all use it sometimes. Grab your coffee or tea or whatever you drink to get you in the mood. I'm gonna turn some YouTube on the TV while I work because that's the best way for me to focus, either a YouTube video or an audiobook or a podcast. But today I'm gonna be watching Love Meg because her cleaning videos make me want to clean. So maybe I can be your Love Meg. Let's just start out by taking a look at what this house looks like. The shambles. It's really in shambles. We're gonna start in the kitchen this morning, but look at this, you guys. Half drink coffee, breakfast, ice cube molds, my purses, my Valentine's Day gift. How cute is this? Zachary bought me a sander, so you guys know what's coming next, more home renovating. But why is it on the counter? I don't know. Got dishes out from last night and this morning. Yikes. And this, you guys, it looks like I have children. That's what this looks like, and I don't. Amazon packages that need to go back, crafts, coloring books, more Amazon returns. I don't know what that is. Wedding gifts, that is still a month away, so these can be put in a closet for now. A Valentine's Day basket I made for my mom, which is still 4 days away. My calendar that I did a week ago is still out with the markers. We need a big cleanup. Look at this area. Zachary is working on patching the wall finally, but it's created a bit of a mess. So I think I'm gonna start in the kitchen. Just feels like a good starting point. So clean along with me.
So really you ain't gonna hit me back, yeah. Now it's all just you got me on blast, damn. You're over it, I've been done. We're so toxic, can't get enough. Ooh, I'll go and say it like a mantra. You know what you want, do ya? Oh, hell no, I won't play the monster no matter what you tell yourself. I should have known that we could never be friends. I hear you just thought we could, but we could never be friends. 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 You feel a type of way, well that's fantastic. Nothing to something and now it's drastic. Don't tell your friends we're so done. It never ends. You having fun. Oh, I'll go and say it like a mantra. You know what you want, do ya? Oh, hell no, I won't play the monster no matter what you tell yourself.
This stove is filthy. Zachary made rice and it kind of spilled everywhere. Butter from breakfast. Like, this thing is disgusting, and I'm gonna show you the easiest and best way that I like to clean it. So I'll clean the grates afterwards, but I just take them off first. Tried and true scrub daddy. It looks like it's almost time for me to replace this guy, but these are amazing. Like, these are so worth it. So first I just take the wet scrub daddy and I kind of go over everything just to get it a little bit wet. I'm not really like cleaning right now. I'm just moving stuff around so it's kind of lifted up, a little unstuck. And now there's a little bit of water everywhere. This stuff also not overrated at all. This stuff is awesome. So I take it and spray it all down. This stuff is amazing for our house because we cook with butter and ghee for every meal and it splatters and stuff, so everything gets really oily and greasy, and this does like the perfect job of getting everything up. So I just let it sit for like 3 minutes or so and then we'll wipe it up.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you on my mind. Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back. Blue eyes smiling while you're cursing. I admit it's working. You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing for the microwave because it's no one like splatter comes from your food and like gets up in other places. Yeah, the microwave is disgustingly greasy and filmy. I don't know if you can tell. It's bad. It's really bad. I'm just gonna do inside and out with the exact same method, just getting it wet, doing the dish soap, letting it sit, wiping it all down.
'Cause I'm nervous. It's you.
Y'all, I'm having the hardest time talking myself into taking care of this table. When things get overly cluttered, I'm just like, nope, I don't want nothing to do with it. I did actually move up these Amazon packages already. We've got 3 separate returns here. We go a little crazy on Amazon. So those are like packaged up with the labels and everything ready to go back. So like I did one thing from this table, but I do not want to do the rest. Let me know if anyone else does this. I just like stare at it, procrastinate by going on my phone. stare at it some more. I think the hardest part is because I know almost all of this stuff has to go upstairs. I don't want to take a bunch of trips upstairs. So I think that's why I'm struggling. But I know it's gonna look so much better when it's done. Ugh, I just need to do it. This is me motivating myself and also motivating you. Go do that little section that's been driving you crazy. Get it done. It's gonna take 5 minutes. Just do it. Let's go.
Her alarm goes off and she gets up to watch the morning news. Doesn't work no more, but tells a lot of stories about her youth. Drinks more lately, ain't got pills in many different colors too. Morning light is showing, she moves the chair to look out at her view. But her shop was built right across the street, and it stands where the sunrise used to be. In the afternoons on the couch to read, goes through old pictures.
Here was my solution to making myself clean off that table. I just threw everything up on the stairs so that I wouldn't have to keep running up and down the stairs, because that was my main concern. So now that everything is here, I can take trips as needed as I go up, which I'm about to take one right now because I really need to start washing our sheets before it's too late in the day. But I don't know, I guess that was like my tip for you. Just put it all there so that you can take trips as you're already going up instead of taking a bunch of separate trips just for that. Now the table looks so good. See, I should have done this forever ago. I also have these 2 different flower vases. This was actually a wine bottle, but I use it as a flower vase. These will be on the table eventually. I just have to get flowers for them so that when people are over, we have fresh flowers.
Our heroes have been forgotten. Our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten. Our heroes so they got old.
I really wanted to get these sheets started yesterday actually, but then I knew I was going to be filming this video for you guys, so I held off. So I literally can't wait to get these in the wash.
Forgotten. Our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten. Our heroes so they got old. Our heroes so they got old. Our heroes so they got old. Smiles they fade because her daughter only visits once a month. Since she got a family of her own, it's kept the two apart. Used to have so many visitors, but now the only one is the nurse that helps her move.
Oh look, more things that need to go up the stairs. Just gonna add that to my file. Can't believe it's come to this. All right, next up I'm gonna tackle kind of this space. It's really not bad, mostly just dog toys and stuffing, and then just some tidying of like the pillow and blanket.
Look out at the sun, but a shop was built right across the street, and it stands where the sunrise used to be. In the afternoons on the couch to read, goes through old pictures and memories. Our heroes have been forgotten. Our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten. Our heroes so they got old. Our heroes have been forgotten. Our heroes so brave and bold. Our heroes have been forgotten. Our heroes so they got old.
The last 2 spaces down here is the coffee bar and then the bathroom, which I think I'm gonna spare you from seeing me do the bathroom because I'm just sick of filming me cleaning the bathroom, to be completely honest. But I did want to show you this area. I recently finally put together an Amazon storefront because I just wanted everything to be in one spot. So different things that I bought from Amazon and that I love and would recommend have different categories on my Amazon storefront. So you can go there and search around for something that you might want if you've seen it in my videos or whatever the case may be. And because I'm such a big coffee and tea person, I made an entire section on my Amazon storefront with all of our coffee stuff. So almost all of this stuff is linked there, which is always linked in the description of my videos in case you wanted any of this stuff. I have the honey jar, the sugar jar, this shelf too, actually I have up there, these double wall glass mugs. I don't have these towels here, but I might add those. There's, I think it was a 3 or 4 pack of different ones. I have our pour over on there. Oh, I can add this too. Zachary's coffee mug he takes to work. Bean grinders on there. Gooseneck kettle and this regular kettle are both on there. And my milk frother. And even these plastic double-walled with a straw cups that I use too. So basically everything here is linked on my Amazon in case any of this is interesting to you. Oh, and this came from Hobby Lobby actually. Like, side note, that's from Hobby Lobby, but I thought I would let you know. There's other categories on there too. If you're interested in any of like my luxury bath stuff, I have that as a category. There's a bathing suit category, home organization and household cleaning and all kinds of stuff that's all categorized for you. So that link is down below. And now I'm gonna wipe down the coffee bar.
Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right.
I was just finishing up in this bathroom. I had wiped everything down. I was about to put the soap dispenser back on the counter because I had it sitting here while I wiped the counter down and it slipped out of my hand. My goodness, I just bought this too. Like, it's pretty new. Man, I'm so upset. I just filled it with soap, just bought it, and now I have to like clean all this up, which the ceramic is not that bad to clean up, but the fact that there's soap all over the ground now, oh my goodness. This might have been a sign I should have been filming because I probably wouldn't have dropped this because I probably would have been more careful. Ew, there's a dead roach. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, I finally got it cleaned up. It smells so much like soap in here. I'm gonna do like vacuuming and mopping of the whole house all in one swoop. I won't film that because that's boring. I am switching out our Scentsies. I've actually been using this scent for a couple weeks. I really like it. It's called Alpine Meadow. So I just poured out the old one because it wasn't smelling anymore. I'm just gonna add another one in. I keep 2 Scentsies downstairs. I'm trying really hard to get away from candles. So I do a Scentsy. I'll probably swap it out like once a week. And then, yeah, I'm trying to do less candles. So the more that I keep fresh Scentsies, the less likely I am to light a candle. And then I do essential oils upstairs in our bedroom. And one day I will get a new essential oil diffuser because mine is dying. It sounds so sad when it's trying to turn on. And I also want to eventually get one for down here too because I want to get rid of candles completely. So I would do the oil diffuser probably like in the morning before bed. And then I would just do the Scentsies like during the day while I'm gone and stuff to just keep it smelling clean in here. But yeah, Alpine Meadow, I think this is like way old. It was a Scentsy of the month at one point. Zachary's ex-stepmom sells Scentsy, and so she would always give us a ton. So I don't know how old these are because I used to have some back when I lived with my parents too, like 6 years ago, and I probably still have some from back then. So hopefully you can still find that one if you want. It's very fresh, almost like flowery. Zachary says it's perfumey, but I don't think so. I think it's more like garden fresh, and I really like the scent of that. So downstairs is done, minus the floors. I'm gonna make the rest of the trips with this stuff and do a few things upstairs. I'm not gonna go crazy and do the entire upstairs because I just don't have enough time, but we're gonna do a couple things up there too. Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can y'all see this through the camera? Like the filth. Let me see if I can get you closer. Okay, now you can see the amount of dust built up on this thing. I try to dust in here at least once a week, but it's something about, I swear, it's the Vegas desert. Things will not stay undusty, no matter. It doesn't even matter. I will dust this today and it'll be dusty tomorrow. Our air filters are clean. We keep the house mostly clean. Like it is something about the Vegas weather that everything is dusty, because I hear in people in other parts of the country talk about how they have to dust like every other week. And I'm like, dude, I should dust daily for the house to look good every day. I just don't have the patience or the time.
me it's alright. How could I be so blind? I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright, they look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time, do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there?
Whew, I'm wiped. I ended up cleaning the entire upstairs because once I got started, I figured I might as well just do the whole thing. So I didn't film that for you because I didn't want it to get repetitive with doing the same thing in every room. That's so boring. I'm pooped. I'm so glad I got everything done though. I hope this gave you some motivation. I know y'all got some rooms to clean. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.